Hello and welcome back. So the fourth round of stimulus is in the works. But hey, is that good or bad? I would love to talk about the economy in general, but first let's dive into the local Bergen County real estate housing market. New listings are pretty much consistent at the 1,000 mark during spring. Similarly, the sold numbers are also pretty much consistent at the 600 mark during spring. However, until my last video, the sold numbers were much in line with the new listing. A still from my previous video shows that the number of new listings was similar to the number of sold listings 2 months later, which could be read that almost everything that was listed was sold. But this time around, I see 986 new listings in March and only 610 sold in May. Now, why would that be? Mortgage rates are still favorable below the 3% mark, thanks to the interventions and manipulations by the Federal Reserve. However, according to the Mortgage Bankers Association, at a national level, mortgage applications to purchase a new home decreased in May for the second straight month, while the average loan size at $384,000 increased for the fourth consecutive month and reached a new survey high. This data also points to the fact I just mentioned previously. Home sales might be slowing down, but home prices have remained stable. In fact, they set a record high in May 2021. The summer real estate season has begun. Is the market losing steam? Or just resting after a hard run? Or as the message of tight inventory and a hot market has spread around like wildfire, maybe some sellers are overpricing their houses. We need a month or two to determine if this is a new trend or is this just a minor hiccup. Even if home prices don't fall, buyers may find themselves with more inventory to choose from and lower interest rates to buy. There is still some hint of good news. Lumber prices did fall back to earth, just about 20% from their recent peaks. While they are nowhere near the pre-pandemic levels, this is still good news for homebuilders and DIY homeowners. Now that we know what the residential housing numbers look like in Bergen County, let's take a look at the broader economy. We are seeing less of the road ahead. The US government has printed trillions of dollars and still printing. Stimulus. Value of money has gone down. Inflation has gone up. I'm sure you saw the increased grocery bill from the past 7 to 8 months. The high-priced housing market, the high-priced lumber, and the list goes on. The vaccine rollout set the stage for a bout of pent-up demand to meet supply shortages caused by pandemic-induced bottlenecks. However, as supply starts increasing, inflation numbers might cool down. And Fed has assured that this high inflation number was expected, is temporary, and likely to fade. And guess what? The unemployment numbers in May 2021 fell to 5.8%, which is the lowest since the beginning of the pandemic in March 2020. However, these numbers are yet nowhere close to the pre-pandemic levels, which were at 3.5% in February of 2020. Businesses are complaining that they cannot find people to hire. The small businesses have to compete with the substantial unemployment benefits that many people have been receiving. And this is definitely going to affect the small businesses. What about eviction in NJ? Not allowed yet. It's been 15 months now that landlords are not able to evict non-rent paying tenants. On June 4th, 2021, Governor Phil Murphy terminated the state's public health emergency. But the state eviction moratorium remains in place. We do not know when this eviction moratorium would be lifted, but probably any time between early August of 2021 to early January of 2022. Now, why is New Jersey the only state with the moratorium still in place? How is it affecting the landlords? How is it affecting the tenants? This is a whole new topic, maybe for another video. As a kid, I was always excited about the idea of getting free money, right? Who wouldn't like free money? But as I grew up, I started understanding that there is no free lunch in this world. We cannot sustain an economy where the government keeps giving free money to people. We cannot live in a system that we keep relying on free money to survive. People don't have to work. People don't have to pay student loans. People don't have to pay a mortgage and still not get foreclosed on. These suppressions and manipulations are also factors that are keeping the housing market inflated. Now, of course, we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. More and more people are getting back to work. The economy seems to be reopening. We shall keep a watch on the unemployment numbers and where the house prices are headed. And of course, if I see the start of a new trend, guess where will I go to comment? Right here. So hit the like and subscribe buttons to keep up to date with current Bergen County real estate market. See you next time.